Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today we are starting some seeds. I am behind on starting seeds. It is now April. My frost-free date is the first week of May, and I don't even have my tomatoes started. I have no squash started. I don't even have all of my flowers that I'm trying to grow this year started. So today we are going to do tomatoes, squash, flowers, whatever I have space for. I've got three of the Jiffy trays left that I'm going to use, and then not today. I'm doing two today, but after I'm done with those, then I'm going to start doing my 6-cell tray pots, which I've been enjoying not having to use those because the Jiffy pellets are so easy. So today, tomatoes, flowers, and maybe a few other things. Before we do that, let's do an update on the elephant ears because they're right where we are working. So I've got, let's see, this one is putting out its first leaf. This one is about to leaf out. And then these two have already put out their first leaves and they're looking so good. These are, oh, and there's a leaf here. These I believe are caladiums that have not broke dormancy yet. But these elephant ears here are up. We've got some offshoots that came off of this bulb. This bulb has not itself produced like from the center. It kind of made babies and came up that way. My largest elephant ear is right here, and he's kind of making, I think this one will come out from the top, but I believe he'll probably put off some offsets too. That takes a lot of energy and it does slow down like the center growth. This bulb has put out some offsets too. But all in all, they're looking pretty good. This one has a lot of mold in the soil. I'm not gonna do anything about that. Mold is pretty normal and natural. The bulb is still healthy. He does have growth coming out of the center, and then he also has a little growth point back there. So the mold is just aesthetically unappealing, but it shouldn't hurt your plants at all. So don't feel like you've got to do all these drastic measures to take care of the mold. Like, just leave it. You'll be putting this outside very soon. Unless you're allergic to mold and you think it's affecting you, go ahead and scrape it off the top of the soil. But I mean, at that point, it's probably gonna come back. So all right, so let me show you the caladiums that are up. Oh, and look at this beauty I got from Walmart. Monstera Thai constellation. So freaking gorgeous. I couldn't leave it behind, even though I have two others in the living room, which I can show you real quick. Let's head this way. Okay, so here is one Monstera Thai con that I got from a greenhouse here in Ohio. It's okay. The variegation is not as good as the Walmart one. And then this one I got from a Thai plant company in Thailand. And I got this about 2 years ago. And it has pretty decent variegation on it. It's been growing really well. This one I paid $100 for to have shipped from Thailand. This one was, I believe this guy was $29 from the local nursery, and then the Walmart one was $39. So yeah, I'll probably rehome this guy here and then just keep these two, this one and then the Walmart one. So here's a little shelf that I have set up to house some seedlings. We've got some of the colas over here, some papyrus grass, lemongrass over here, just randomness in this area. But here are the cannas that are, well, there's a canna there, but the caladiums that are actually up, which I'm surprised because if you watch that video, I was not very hopeful that they would wake up. But this set has woken up, and I'm so excited about that. These guys are on a heat mat, and I think that probably makes the difference. The other tray is not on a heat mat, but you know, my house is, you know, around 70 degrees, so I was thinking that would just be fine. But I'll probably throw the other set on a heat mat and see if that makes them wake up sooner. So I've been working also, this is so totally off from planting tomatoes, but I've been working on a planted fish tank, and I'm extremely new to this, so there have been lots of issues, but I'm working through it. But I just wanted to share with you guys like what it looks like right now. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna continue working on it and continue learning about, you know, how to take care of it and take care of the fish and everything. So yeah, all right, now we can go to tomatoes. Okay, this is my seed bin, and this is actually a photo box, and this is where I store my seeds. Okay, so here's what we are going to start today. Watermelon, moon, and stars. Persimmon tomato, which is my favorite. So there's a website called Totally Tomatoes that I ordered from, and I got Tiny Temptation, Orange Hat, or Orange Hybrid. So it's a small micro tomato. Then I've got Patio Choice Red, which is a hybrid. Funny Plums. Then I have a potted cucumber, a quick snack. And I've got this bush cherry tomato. Sun Gold. Honeycomb hybrid. Delicious, my favorite. This is Brad's Atomic Grape, which is super good. I love that one too. Chocolate Cherry, also a good one. And then I'm trying out the Park Seed Whopper tomato. I'm trying to have a mixture of like, I grow a lot of like, you know, smaller tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, but I need to have some that are actually like bigger, sliceable. So I'm trying those out. Here's another persimmon, but these are from In My Garden. I'm excited about this. Gobstopper. I can't wait to try that. Orange Currant. Can't wait to try that. And then I'm doing a Brandywine, and then a Black Creme, and then a Sweet Tangerine Hybrid, and then a Cherokee Purple. So I'm not growing like hundreds of all of these. I will probably sow about maybe 5 to 10 seeds of each, and I'll probably give some away, but I only will plant like as much as I have space for, but I wanted to have a wide variety of tomato starters. So even if I only keep 2 of each plant, like that's plenty for us. So let's start with the Cherokee Purple. I'm only gonna do 5 of each seed. Or maybe 6. So here is the seed. Tomato seeds all look the same. So I'll just show you the Cherokee Purple. So let's start down here. Do 2 seeds per pod. 1, 2, 2. And we'll just do one more. So then there's 4 pods of that. So I decided to just quickly plant a bunch of stuff and not film an extremely long video of just planting seeds. So I've got this planted with all tomatoes, the ones that I showed you. And this has amaranth, zucchini, some other squashes, some pumpkins, watermelon, and basil in here. So those are all planted. They're gonna go on the grow shelf. Now let's go outside and do some things. Okay, so I watched Renee's garden here on YouTube. She is planting her onions in the ground, and it reminded me that I need to get my onions planted. So thank you, Renee, for the reminder. Here's what I have. This is just one of the things that I have. So I bought these from Walmart. These are onion sets. So I need to find a place to get them in. This is 100 bulbs. So typically I have a bad experience with growing onions. They never do well. They never get that huge bulb. So hopefully with trying these sets, because they're a little bit further along, these are probably about 1.5 years old. So hopefully I'll be able to get a nice size bulb out of these this year. They didn't really break down what types they are, but it does say that I'll be able to harvest these mid-season. So I'm guessing like July. To me, that July is mid-season to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna scatter these all around the garden, just because I don't have a spot to put 100 onion sets all together. So I'm gonna do that. But I also wanted to show you guys, I've started moving some of my seedlings outside that can handle like a light frost or a little bit cooler temperature. So I've got these right here, and we've got yarrow, we've got chamomile, and then we've got some artichoke over here. The artichoke I don't think can really deal with like super cold temps. However, I'm having the biggest, worst pest issue in my basement grow area, and I think it's because I overwintered plants from the garden last year, and they were downstairs, and I believe that they probably brought in aphids with them. And so as I started growing seedlings and adding more plants down there, the aphid population started to boom. So they have been like tearing up my plants, and it's just been very hard to see and deal with. I'm just like, at this point I feel like I'm just trying to wing it along just to get it outside, so that, you know, those natural predators will come and take care of the aphids for me, because I hate to spray my plants with anything. And right now I've been using neem oil, which is supposed to be okay, you know, to spray and still be able to consume. But with aphids, I don't really have the ability to just wash them off, because if these plants were outside, I would just hose them, and that would like spray off the aphids. But the fact that they're in my basement, I can't really hose them down like I would outside. So it has been a struggle to keep everything like not eaten alive. Like every week, every day I go down there and I'm like, I'm squishing aphids, I'm spraying aphids, I'm like fighting them. And then we also have a gnat infestation, which is normal for, you know, starting seeds and having a seed area, because you've got moist soil, your seedlings need to stay moist. So of course that is going to breed a just horde of gnats in your house. So yeah. So here's one of the beds I'm going to put some of these sets in. This is where I have my sugar snap peas planted, and they've actually come up right there. And I have this down to keep the squirrels from digging them out. But yeah, I think I'll start here with the the onions, and then I might put some onions here. And then I might put some onions like in here somewhere. I'm waiting for these tulips to bloom on both of these sides, and then I'll take those out and plant them in the front probably, or up there on that hill. But I think I can stick some onions right here and some onions over there. We did in another video I showed you, I got this third bed out and I'm so happy with it. I've dug out a bunch of these plants. I think the only thing left is, I think this is a rock and grow plant there that I need to get out. And I know there's something right here, but I can't see it right now, that I need to get out. And then these daffodils need to come out and get replanted. I was trying to wait and let them flower and then go ahead and move them, but yeah, so hubby is in agreement that we kind of want to smooth this out, and we want to add gravel in, or we have some extra pavers over there, but I'm thinking gravel, because we need to re-gravel this year anyway. The gravel is looking kind of bad and it's kind of moved, so maybe getting a truckload of gravel and then just graveling this up, refreshing, you know, the rest of the garden. We've got this level right here, it kind of goes downhill, so just having some more gravel to like raise that up. We need gravel here, take those pavers out and gravel this whole thing, and I think it'll make the garden feel a little bit more cohesive right now, because it's kind of overgrown a bit in some of the spaces, but that's normal. We get a lot of erosion because we're downhill, so like all the water comes this way and just kind of washes everything away. So let's start right here with these onions. I think I can get pretty close to these sugar snap peas. So let's see. I'll do that. So I'll do a row here, a row here, and a row here of the onions. And this bed has already been fertilized earlier in the season. Not earlier, but like last month it's been fertilized. So let's do this. So here's what I'm gonna do. This is what I love to do, is just make that little pit. Like that. These are some nice little chunky bulbs too. Here. That works. Right on track. Right at the very end. Hopefully this won't get too big. Yeah. So I've got this planted, and that bed back there planted. It's starting to rain now, so I'm gonna head in the house, and then I'll give you guys a tour of the seedlings that I have going in the basement. Here's what's left of the onions. I'll find some other spots for these after the rain passes, so probably like in the next few days I'll finish up planting these, but there's quite a few left and they're pretty decent. The red onions are very small compared to the other colors, so I'm not sure what's going on with that or what that means as far as harvest. So down here we've got the begonias. This is the first round. We started from seed together. We've got the geraniums. We started those together. Down here I have, what are these? Dusty Miller. Yeah, Dusty Miller there. And then I believe this is round 2 of the colas. And then I have Lysianthus here, which is not doing so great. Here is round 1 cola. So we've got the, I think this is the Chalocha Sunset Rise, one of them. Here are the new seeds we just sowed earlier. Now let's head up a shelf. This is round 2 begonias. This is round 3 colas. And then we have some, what else is here? Begonia Dragon Pink. These are seeds that I ordered later on. Those begonias, I ordered those later and sowed them later. And then this is petunias right here. The pirouette petunias, super pretty. We've got peppers over here. I just pulled out the chamomile and another and yarrow from here, but this is tarragon. And then over here we have impatiens, which aren't doing very good. Some herbs over here. They look pretty good. And then up here we have some more colas. My Dichandra is not doing good thanks to the aphids. I've got these Veggie Garden seedlings here. So we've got a tomato, a pepper from them. This one is a cuke. And then here is one canna lily that I grew from seed that we started together. I've got ginger, colas. This is the colas I overwintered from last year, one of the culprits of aphids. I've got my bug-eating plants here to help with the gnats. This is a colas that was overwintered, and this one as well. Here is a canna lily from seed. Begonia, we started from seed, begonia from seed, canna, geranium, canna, not park seed, but Veggie Garden tomato. And we have not only that, but we have a ton of gnats and aphids in here too. Let's go this way. Choopy, what you doing? Hi. Okay, so next up on the shelf, we've got pepper seedlings. And then here, there's herbs, and I think this is a pepper. And then some small begonias. We've got herbs here, dill and some other things. Peppers. And then in here, I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's probably calendula and some other things, herby things. We've got, yeah, so these are herbs. We got basils, and this one I think is all basils, all different kind of basils. And then in here, I'm not sure, the tag is all the way down there at the end. Borage down here. This is parsley. Yeah, so just herbs. Cumin, dill, just herbs in these planters over here. And then this one, last but not least, we've got our calendulas here, globe amaranth, balsam, what else is in there? Celosia, couldn't read that tag in my own handwriting. So this is what it looks like. Let's step back. My 2 shelves. I'd like to next year have a 3rd shelf going, and I think that would like kind of ease the like switch around of the lights. So like I've got to kind of have a shuffle type of thing going on, because I don't want to overload my outlets here, so I don't have a light on every single shelf because I don't have a plug for it. And I am using the surge protectors, but I don't want to like overload one outlet with like multiple surge protectors. So I have one that kind of comes over there. This is a really old house, and I am not about to blow it up just for some grow lights or catch it on fire. All right, Choop, you ready? So here are the last of the seedlings. The colas, these are the rainbow colas that we planted together, and I shared another video. And then peppers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see ya. Bye.